تاني يا غالي يلا صعب روح تعال.
We are announcing today that there are 59 coffins out of the shaft, plus an unknown number of coffins still in situ in the 3 shafts. So today is not the end of the discovery. I consider it's the beginning of the big discovery. All these coffins belong to the late period, most probably around the 26th dynasty, 7th, 6th century BC. That means that they are sealed, closed, since more than 2,600 years.
The pyramid is the area of the doors of the cats that found very important tooth.
The coffin lid was unsealed and ever so carefully lifted off. Inside, a perfectly intact mummy, wrapped in fabric with a bit of skull showing.
Listen, Molly.
Tell me.
I'm very happy, I'm very proud of this discovery.
Dr. Mustafa Waziri led the Egyptian team that discovered the coffins. His team was digging in the area, but not for that. First, someone spotted a painted wooden face.
So they went to the east, they said, yeah, this is the beginning of one out of 18 wooden coffins. How deep? They said it's only 3 feet. Then I came with the Minister of Antiquities, quickly take those 18 coffins away. And then beneath them, there were 12 another coffins. They were like that.
So two layers.
2 layers, exactly like this.
The 2 layers of coffins, 30 in all, including 2 children, hidden in a cachette to protect from thieves and looting. Also protected from the elements, blues, greens, and reds, vibrant 3,000 years later.
Look at the edges of the lead and base.
Yeah.
No missing pieces. It means no termites, which is the termites, they were the most dangerous.
Termites love wood.
Love wood, of course.
Now the work begins. Who were these people? Archaeologists know they were powerful, fairly certain they were priests. But what did they die of, and are there more nearby?
Just in front of one of the most famous temples in the Valley of the Kings, those mummies were found almost right in front, just a few hundred yards that way. But the entire thing is basically an active excavation site. Check it out over there. And archaeologists say they haven't even found half of what might be buried here.
Dr. Waziri puts that number lower. He believes they've only found a third of what might exist. Still out there, the much sought-after tomb of Queen Nefertiti.
Congratulations.
So today they celebrate, feeding hope for the next big discovery.
I'm very happy, Molly, that we found this discovery with Egyptian hands.
I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
Molly Hunter, NBC News, Luxor, Egypt.
All the more incredible. 10 miles south of the legendary pyramids of Giza is Saqqara.
When we think about pyramids, we tend to think of Giza, I think, and the Great Pyramid of Khufu in particular, but actually this is where it all began.
Chris has come to the birthplace of pyramid building to search for clues to why Egyptians built giant pyramids for less than 500 years. Constructed a century before the iconic pyramids at Giza, Egypt's first pyramid is a 200-foot-tall mausoleum of 6 huge limestone platforms, carefully engineered to spread the weight of rock and prevent collapse. Deep inside is a giant shaft, 26 feet wide and 82 feet deep. At the bottom, the intended final resting place of the pharaoh Djoser.
Ultimately, that's what it's all about. That's where the body of the king is going to rest in eternity, and to have gone to all this trouble to create this incredible monument around the body of that person. It's pretty amazing.
To house his mummy, huge chunks of granite were slid down a passage into the shaft and stacked, creating a giant sarcophagus 19 feet long and 11 feet high.
My God, these pieces are huge. Wow, it's amazing.
But this wasn't just a tomb designed to secure the pharaoh's physical body for eternity. Crucially, for success in the afterlife, the pyramid ensured the king was remembered by the living. Completed around 2650 BC, it sparked an architectural revolution. Djoser's 6-tier giant wasn't just the first pyramid. It was the world's first monumental structure built in stone. Over the next century, Egypt's kings developed the concept, building monumental tombs all along the Nile's west bank, including the first geometrically true pyramid, the Red Pyramid, and a misshapen experiment, the Bent Pyramid. Then, a dynasty of pharaohs built the most iconic monuments in Egypt, the pyramids of Giza. But just a few short centuries after the Great Pyramid of Khufu rose from the desert, a new era was on the horizon.